morning. One game was played last weekend, and others will be played this weekend. Abia Comet will slug it out with Smart City Football Club. Beyond Limits FA versus Goto Akpabio United. Crown FC versus Atlant Football Club. Edel FC will take on Sunshine Stars. World United FC versus Inter Lagos. Solution FC will be the guest of Aqua United Football Club. Abakaliki FC will take on Rivers Football Club. Thomas will visit Ekiti to take on Ekiti United. Dakada FC versus First Bank Football Club. Sporting Lagos FC versus Oshun United Football Club. ABS versus Sokoto United. FC Bashira versus Mighty Jet. Doma United versus Dakada Football Club. Lobby Stars versus CTFC. Yobedesa Stars will be the guest of Beachy First Football Club. Girard Golden Stars will entertain KB United. Ranchers Bees will welcome Gombe United. Adama United will welcome Sporting Supreme FC to the city of Yola. Well, from the second tier of Nigeria League Football, let's cross to the top tier of our league. Well, Wally Wolves interim head coach, his name is Johnny Austin, has rallied his players ahead of their match day 13 encounter against Rivers United. The Seasiders suffered a 1-0 loss to Ikorodu City in their last league fixture in Ozoro. Wally Wolves will be aiming to return to winning ways when they square up with Rivers United at the Adoke Ameisimaka Stadium in Port Harcourt. Austin encouraged his players to fight for the maximum points in Port Harcourt. Well, according to him, God willing, on Sunday we should be locking arms with our neighbors, and I implore you to give your best so that we can really write the script. Johnny told his boys. He continues, let's offset our loss by fighting gallantly to win in Rivers. I know you fully well. I'm your coach, and I know that you are capable. I know what you're capable of. Go in there and give me a win. And of course, the Wolves have gathered 18 points from 12 league matches this very season. Let's take a look at all the other games to look forward to this weekend in the Nigeria Premier Football League. A number of entertaining matches. Of course, it's important to inform you that Shooting Stars are not in action this weekend. They were meant to play a very important derby game against Remo Stars, but due to the unavailability of the Lake on Salami Sports Complex, that game will not hold. Yes, the game between Shooting Stars and Remo Stars will not hold this weekend. It has been rescheduled, but of course, other matches will definitely be played this weekend in the Nigeria Premier Football League. Alright, before I take you through the fixtures, let's take a look at what the MPFL table looks like. Before that, let me quickly take you through matches to look forward to this weekend. Today, Benin Insurance will host the Kano Pillars at the Samuel Ogbomodia Stadium in Benin City, and tomorrow other games will be played. Ekane Warriors will take on Kuala United. Bayelsa United will entertain Abia Warriors. Wiki Toys will travel to Aba to take on Eyimba Football Club. Ikorodu City will entertain Plateau United. Kun Khalifat will take on Nasarawa United. Katsina United will travel to Minna to take on Niger Tornadoes. Rivers United will take on Wadu Wolves. Last game of the week will hold on Monday, and it is Barrow Football Club versus Rangers International Football Club. Alright, so taking a look at what the table looks like in the Nigeria Premier Football League. After 12 round of games in the league, National United still top the park with 23 points from 12 matches, recorded 7 wins, played 2 draws and suffered 3 defeats. Abia Warriors occupy the second position, but after 12 games as well, they've got 22 points, 7 wins, 1 draw and 4 defeats. Ikorodu City occupy the third position. Yes, after 12 matches as well, they've got 21 points, having recorded 5 wins, settled for 6 draws and played and suffered 1 defeat. Fourth position is Rivers United with 11 matches played so far. They recorded 5 wins, 5 draws, and 1 defeat as well this season, and they've got 20 points. Rangers National occupy the 5th position after 12 matches they've played. They've got 19 points, having recorded 5 wins, 4 draws, and 3 defeats. Wolves occupy the 6th position. Niger Tornadoes 7th, Aimba 8th, Kwara United 9th, Katsina United 10th position, Shooting Stars 11th, Wiki Tourist 12th, Bayelsa United 13th, Academy 14, Plateau 15, Remo Stars, the defending champions of the league, indeed struggling this season. They are in 16th position after 11 round of games. They recorded just 13 points, and that's 4 wins, 1 draw, and 6 defeats so far this season. They don't look like a team that can successfully defend their title this season. Kun Khalifa 17, Bala Football Club 18, Bendel Insurance 19, and Kano Pillars are rooted bottom at the moment. Talking about the Nigeria Premier Football League this morning.
TG the Hitmaker.
Alright, let's move away from there. Let's go to the camp of the Super Eagles this beautiful morning and informing that Nigerian defender Chidozie Awaziem has lamented the absence of midfielder Wilfred Onye Ndidi for the Super Eagles game against DR Congo on Sunday. Ndidi will not be with the team after he was suspended for accumulated yellow cards and will miss the crucial playoff final tomorrow. Awaziem said that the midfielder's absence is a significant blow, but expressed confidence in the squad's depth and mentality. The centre back spoke to the media yesterday in Rabat, Morocco. Let's listen. Let's go to the camp of the Super Eagles, and listen to a couple of players speaking during yesterday's training. This morning, let's listen to Chidera Ejuke and Chidozie Awaziem reflecting on the game against Gabon and looking forward to the final tomorrow.
It was incredible, to be honest. We was working very hard, and I'm just excited that I could contribute that to the team. I mean, to be honest, I just wanted to come and contribute what I can to the team positively. Bringing my skill, going forward, and also, helping the team to defend as a group. We are just very positive, and we are excited going into this game, and we're hoping or praying instead by the grace of God that we would be able to come out very outstanding and get the victory again.
It was really an amazing performance for the team, not just for me, but I'm really excited that I got some minutes, and also the win and the assist, and really happy that we got the win yesterday, which we deserve. And now
TG the Hitmaker.
That this is another step closer to the World Cup, so we just keep the same spirit, the same energy that we used in the first game, and we try to maintain the same energy and focus in the second game to make sure we get the victory, because with that we're one step closer to the World Cup, so we want to achieve our dreams. So we're definitely going to miss him, but we have other players as well who can play the same position and who is good as well. So we trust everyone, the coach trusts everyone's ability, and I just hope that whoever comes in the position of Wilfred is going to try to do better than him, or try to give it all so that the team can come out with a victory. So that's the most important. Just do your best for the team and for yourself.
Well, they listen to Chidera Ejuke, the man with the goal on Thursday, one of the goals, and Chidozie Awaziem reflecting on the Gabon game, and also speaking about Wilfred Onye Ndidi's absence in tomorrow's encounter. The game against DR Congo comes up tomorrow in Rabat, Morocco. Whoever wins will proceed to the Interconfederation playoffs in March 2026. moving on this beautiful morning, still talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Super Eagles head coach Eric Sheola has hailed 4 of his players following Nigeria's 4-1 win against Gabon last Thursday. The 4 players are Calvin Bassey, Bright Osai Samuel, Benjamin Frederick, and Zaidu Senosi. Sheola said the defenders played well against Gabon in Rabat, Morocco. Recall that goals from Marco Adams, Chidera Ejuki, and Victor Osimhen's brace gave Nigeria the victory against the Panthers. Well, according to Eric Sheola, we considered a goal in the last minute, but we had a better chance to finish the game at the last moment. It was a nil defense to Bright, Benjamin, Calvin, and Zaidu. They played well. The team was strong in defense, but we can improve every time. And of course, it's a big one tomorrow. Made a lot of people talking about how unpredictable the boys are. The boys from DR Congo are, but then we are better, no doubt. Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen has opened up on the bonus row between the team and the Nigeria Football Federation. Recall that the Super Eagles refused to train on Tuesday to protest their non-payment of outstanding bonus season allowances. The players, however, returned to training on Wednesday after the issue was resolved. Speaking on the development after the game against Gabon, Osimhen insisted that some things have to be rectified. The Galatasaray striker, however, praised the swift intervention of the NFF president, Alhaji Ibrahim Musa Gusau, who stepped in to address the players' concerns ahead of the Gabon match. Osimhen will hope to lead Nigeria to victory when they face Gabon in tomorrow's match. We're talking about money issues now. Let me inform you that a private businessman, Saleh, introduced by the National Sports Commission, has applauded the Super Eagles for their commanding 4-1 victory over Gabon in the 2026 FIFA World Cup playoffs and has promptly rewarded the team with a sum of $30,000 per goal bonus, with a promise of $50,000 per goal against DR Congo tomorrow. The National Sports Commission, however, expressed appreciation to the private sector partner who fulfilled the financial commitment in the dressing room immediately after the Gabon semi-final game, enabling the incentives to be disbursed without delay. The commission noted that the gesture reflects its broader commitment to motivation, transparency, and athlete-centered governance principles aligned with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's agenda. While the NSC emphasized that performance-based rewards are vital not only for acknowledging excellence but also for strengthening team morale ahead of decisive fixtures. The Super Eagles' convincing win over Gabon, the Commission said, demonstrated the squad's resilience, technical skill, and tactical discipline, warranting tangible recognition. With Nigeria set to face DR Congo tomorrow, the 16th of November 2025, in a crucial tie that will determine the nation's qualification for the Intercontinental Playoffs, the National Sports Commission reiterated its unwavering support for the national team. The private partner, in a way to further boost the players' morale, has promised $50,000 per goal in tomorrow's game. The NSC urged Nigerians to unite behind the Super Eagles, stressing that public solidarity remains essential for the team as the team pushes for a return to the FIFA World Cup. Right, looking forward to the game, and of course all the best to the boys. Well, let's talk about the Intercontinental Playoffs itself. Well, Nigeria's path to the 2026 FIFA World Cup could be significantly influenced by the Super Eagles FIFA ranking ahead of the Intercontinental Playoffs. The revamped playoff format gives a major advantage to the 2 highest ranked teams who will advance directly to the final qualifying round in Morocco. Now, under the new structure, 6 nations will travel to Morocco for the Intercontinental Playoffs. The 4 lowest ranked teams will contest the semi-final stage, with the winners progressing to face the top 2 ranked teams in the final round. Now, the victors of those final matchups will secure the remaining World Cup berth. For Nigeria, the implications are substantial. Now, if the Super Eagles are ranked among the top 2 teams, which is very, very likely at the moment, and that should we win tomorrow, that's when we can play that intercontinental playoffs. And should we qualify, we will be the second highest ranked team in that qualifiers. Yes. And the Super Eagles are ranked among the top 2 teams at the start of the playoffs. Their qualification tasks become significantly shorter, requiring just 1 match in Mexico. A single victory will be enough to seal the return to the World Cup. However, should Nigeria fall outside the top 2 rank bracket, the qualification route becomes more demanding. In that scenario, the Super Eagles would need to win 2 matches in semi-final and a final to reach the tournament. When combined with their earlier victory over Gabon, this could mean winning 3 straight World Knockout fixtures to qualify for their first World Cup appearance since 2018. So as it is at the moment, win DR Congo tomorrow, and by virtue of our 42nd position on the world ranking, we should be the second highest ranked team at the playoffs. Just 1 more win, and of course we are through. That's the situation at the moment. We wish the boys all the best tomorrow as they look forward to winning and winning well. Let's go to the camp of DR Congo this morning, where their coach Sebastian Desabur insists that his team have the quality to beat the best team in Africa, Nigeria. But the Leopards stunned the indomitable Lions of Cameroon 1-0 at the Buried Stadium, Rabat, on Thursday night to book a spot in the final of the 2026 FIFA World Cup playoffs. Captain Chanson Bemba netted the decisive goal for DR Congo in stoppage time. They will now confront Nigeria in the final with a place at the Intercontinental Players up for grabs. The coach of DR Congo vowed that they will do their best to come out with a win against the Super Eagles. But according to him, and I quote, Nigeria remains the best in Africa. We know we still have room for improvement against teams ranked ahead of us in the FIFA rankings. We have experienced players. What we are putting in place hasn't happened overnight. It will be different kind of match. Whatever happens, we are going to give it all our best. And that's the coach of DR Congo talking tough, saying that they will give their best against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Alright, let's move away from there. Of course, you know that a number of teams are already preparing for the African Cup of Nations, especially those of us on the continent of Africa. Nigeria's Group C rivals for the 2025 African Nations Cup, that's Tunisia and Uganda, recorded victories in their international friendly games played yesterday as preparation intensified ahead of next month's tournament in Morocco. Tunisia emerged 3-2 winners against Jordan, who were reduced to 10 men during the contest, while Uganda secured a 2-1 win over Chad. The remaining Group C side, Tanzania, is built to face Kuwait in another friendly game today as part of their build-up to the tournament. For the Super Eagles, of course, they will begin their AFCON campaign on the 23rd of December against Tanzania before taking on Tunisia 4 days later. Nigeria will conclude the group stage on the 30th of December with a fixture against Uganda. Meanwhile, the Super Eagles continue their strong competitive form with a 4-1 victory over Gabon as a result that sealed their place in tomorrow's playoffs finals. All Tunisia have already secured qualification for the World Cup, which will be hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada in the summer of next year. A quick one talking about awards this morning. Flamingo's captain Shakirat Mashoud has made the final 3 nominees for the 2025 CAF Women's Young Player of the Year. Mashoud captained the Flamingos at the 2025 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Morocco last month. Bankole Okere's girls exited the competition in the round of 16. While at club level, before they helped the Bayelsa Queens win the Nigeria Women Football League League earlier in the year. Moshood will battle last year's winner, that's Moa El Medani of Morocco, and Senegal's Angie Ndiaye for the award. African champions, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, also made the final shortlist for the Women's National Team of the Year. The Atlas Lions of Morocco and the Black Queens of Ghana are also in contention for the award. All the best to the shortlist. Alright, let's move to the world of wrestling quickly. Of course, the president of Nigeria Wrestling Federation, Bashir Adewale Adeni MFR, has extended his support for the wrestling contingent as they departed Nigeria ahead of the wrestling event at the ongoing 6th Islamic Solidarity Games in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The contingent comprising 4 wrestlers, namely Mercy Genesis, Damola Ojo, Christiana Ogosoya, and Esther Kolawole, as well as their coach Purity Ako, alongside the Secretary General of the Federation Oluwashego Ademisoro, left the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport Abuja yesterday Friday. Admonishing the team before their departure, Bashir Adewale Adeni said that the Federation will keenly follow up on their performances, urging them to put up a spectacular display. The custom boss noted that such competitions will test Nigeria's resolve and progress in its quest for continued global rise at the World Championships and the Olympic Games. Well, from there to boxing, where British Nigerian heavyweight boxer as Anthony Joshua stands to earn £70 million from a proposed fight with YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul, with negotiations ongoing for a bout in Miami next month. Sources close to the talks have revealed that the price pot of around £140 million has been mooted, with plans for an even split between the two-time heavyweight world champion and Paul. Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn stressed on Thursday that any deal is not yet finalized over what would be the 36-year-old's first fight since he was crushed by Daniel Dubois 14 months ago. Let's listen to the man himself, the promoter of Anthony Joshua, that's talking about Eddie Hearn, confirming that talks are ongoing. Talks are ongoing ahead of that particular. Because of our time, won't be able to take that. But then Eddie Hearn said on Thursday that talks are going already, and of course hoping that they will seal the deal. To have the two of them. All right, let's quickly take that. I'll be back. Eddie Hearn speaking about the fight.
The man who's promoted Canelo Alvarez, Anthony Joshua, and to the surprise of many, some will have forgotten that you've actually promoted Chris Eubank Jr. so long ago.
Paul.
How are you? How's things?
Yeah, so this is a great week. I'm sure we'll get ready for some fireworks up here in a minute. I just can't wait for the fight. I've got to say as well, before we do the undercard press conference, this is a hell of a card. Great card from top to bottom. Can't wait. I just want Conor Benn to get it right on Saturday night, perform like I know he can, and if he does, I believe he'll be victorious.
What's different this time around with Conor?
Composure, maturity, activity, just being around that kind of environment last time. At this point for the last fight, we were having to have conversations with him to sort of just, he was nervous. He'd never experienced that before. There'd been a lot of emotion through the couple of years that obviously he'd had dealing with everything. He'd never boxed in kind of that environment before. He was stepping up to a weight class he'd never boxed in before. But my son, I mean, it's absolutely so bizarre. I mean, I heard him say today that, I was in the ambulance with Junior, and let me tell you, it was touch and go. But please, you can't talk shit like that, I mean, the safety.
Eddie Hearn speaking right there. All right, let's quickly take a look at matches to look forward to this weekend, especially the qualifiers. Starting with what happened yesterday across the globe. In Europe yesterday, Finland lost to Malta by a single goal. Croatia defeated Faroe Island 3-1. Montenegro defeated Gibraltar 2-1. Germany defeated Luxembourg 2-0. Poland and Netherlands played at a 1-1 draw. Slovakia defeated Northern Ireland by a single goal. The CONCACAF region, Curacao defeated Bermuda 7-0. Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica played 1-1. Guatemala lost to Panama 3-2. Haiti defeated Costa Rica by a single goal. Nicaragua defeated Honduras by 2-0. As the size of the show this beautiful morning, big thanks to the entire production crew. Bigger thanks to you for listening this morning. The show returns next Monday. Till then, you have a beautiful weekend and pray for the Super Eagles.
Charity ẹni fẹ́ ṣàríyá o gbogbo ẹni fẹ́ ṣàjọ̀dún àbẹ́ni fẹ́ ṣèpàdé o gbogbo ẹni fẹ́ ṣènáwó BCOS event grand òun lè máa bọ̀ BCOS event grand òun ló kájọ ẹ̀ fún gbogbo ayẹyẹ èyí tẹ́yìn bá fẹ́ ṣe BCOS event grand òun lè máa bọ̀ o. Bóyá wá gbé mi débẹ̀ yóò ilé akéde bóyá wá gbé mi débẹ̀ yóò BCOS event grand. BCOS event grand níbi tílẹ̀ ti tẹ́jú àyè ìgbọ́kọ̀sí ń bẹ ìyẹn pọ̀ jaburata BCOS event grand ìyẹn nílé akéde oríta Báṣọ̀run nílùú Ìbàdàn BCOS event grand òun ni ẹ máa bọ̀ o. Ohun tá à ń sọ ni pé onírúurú ayẹyẹ tẹ́yin bá fẹ́ ṣe ó ti wù kó fẹjú tó BCOS event grand òun ló kájú ẹ̀ òun ló káàtó ṣókùn àgbà lẹ́yìn fẹ́ ṣe ni tàbí ìgbéyàwó tàbí birthday tàbí open year crusade ó sì jẹ́ book launch ní tiyín ni ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ̀yẹ sá ti kàn sí wa ní yàrá kẹrin commercial department BCOS ilé akéde tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pè sórí BCOS customer care line tololong 0915-870-3300 BCOS event grand ilé àríyá fáwọn tó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ.
Bójúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ máa ń la o ọ̀yẹ́ tó la lónìí o ọ̀yẹ́ ire ni ẹ̀kú ojúmọ́ lọ́dẹ̀ẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí o ojúmọ́ aláyọ̀ èmi o ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ màlá tó ti gbé dé Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ìròyìn kárí ayé màlélẹ́yìn o Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà etí ni ó lè jòun lò fọ́nrán ìní tó lùkọ́yìn Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ẹ̀tẹ́ tí balẹ̀ jẹ́ ká tún jọgbọ́ o Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ìkànnì tó gbajúgbajà Oluyole FM Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà Ajílété FM ẹ tún máa gbọ́ wa lásìkò kan náà Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà Òkè Ògùn FM tó wà lálága Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó kún kẹ́kẹ́ Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ẹ máa gbọ́ nínú ilé nínú mọ́tò tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ ìléwọ́ Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà etí ni ó lè jòun lò fọ́nrán ìní tó lùkọ́yìn Eleti Ofe ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí àkọ́tún ètò Eleti Ofe fún tòórọ́ tòní.